When we talk about attitude being everything, most people don't understand the ideas we are trying to pass across, being that attitude determines the success, the level of success you get to experience in life. In one of my leadership course, I was talking about a particular passage in the Bible where Moses sent out some spies to go check out a particular land, and they came back. you know 10 of them were like, oh, the land was beautiful, it was amazing, it had all the beautiful things that we needed. But the people who occupied those lands, they are like giants and were like grasshoppers in our own eyes. They said they were like grasshopper in their own eyes. Now, why am I iterating this story? You see, a lot of people, especially, let me just attribute this to students. A lot of students, they really want to do well. They have this desire to do well. Like, oh, I want to get a 4-point GPA, a 5-point. It's a good desire. Just like the story in the Bible, they saw all the beautiful things that they could accomplish going to that land, all the beautiful things they could enjoy when they go to the promised land. But yet they were scared. They had this barrier, which are the fact that they saw themselves as grasshoppers, like they cannot overcome those people they met in that promised land. So the same way, we have these desires, but we see ourselves as not good enough. We see ourselves as not worthy enough for that thing. So if you're listening to me, I want you to understand that your attitude is everything. The way you see yourself, the way you perceive yourself will determine the results that you go on to get, your self-image about yourself. That's why it's important that as you're listening to me, you recognize the fact that the way you think about yourself will determine the results you get. You start thinking positively about yourself. Start speaking positively about yourself. Whilst it might take time for you to change, the fact remains that the seed you start planting in your mind today will determine the results you go on to get. So start today, start speaking positively about yourself, start affirming good things about yourself, and above all, believe that that thing that you want, that thing that you desire, you can get it and you are worth getting it.